Now to another issue that's gripping D.C. Democratic Senators Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren, well, they're pushing again for student loan forgiveness as retail giant Walmart announced that they will be paying the full cost of college tuition, including books, for its 1.5 million employees. So is Walmart showing that the free markets can handle this? Town Hall columnist Gavin Wax is with us, along with Elizabeth Pipko here to discuss. Gavin, seems like Walmart's got it right. Go to work hard, and they'll pay for the college.
Yeah, Charles, you're right. Walmart is doing it right. They are showing that the private sector can step up to support their employees and their families and show that government is not the solution to all of our problems. In fact, for this very problem, the affordability issue as it comes to college education, it's the federal government's guaranteeing of student loans that has driven the cost up exponentially over the past few years. They've not only driven up costs through their intervention in the market to make college more affordable, quote unquote, they have devalued the very degree itself. So I'm glad Walmart has stepped up to the plate. I hope other employers do the same.
Elizabeth, is so crazy to me with this because the overwhelming majority of the folks who owe these college loans and who pay them on a monthly basis are in the top two income quintiles. Essentially, we're taking taxpayer money from people who didn't even go to college, and paying off the wealthiest Americans a bill that, by the way, put them in the top two quintiles. So why do they keep pushing this?
It's a good question. Look, I think if we can learn anything from this, it's that our lawmakers, our political leaders have it wrong, and companies like Walmart have it right. By the way, this is not the only time Walmart has stepped up. If I recall correctly, in 2005, after Hurricane Katrina, FEMA was criticized for their very slow response to the disaster, whereas Walmart was actually praised for their generous and quick response. So if we've learned literally anything from this, it's that whatever our government thinks that they can handle, Walmart or we the people can probably handle a lot better.
Hey, what kind of delicious irony is there, Gavin, that is Walmart, right? Before Jeff Bezos and Amazon, that was the number one target, right, of the left. Walmart doesn't do this. Walmart doesn't do that. Of course, they only hired 1.5 million people, provide jobs in areas where there's no jobs and hope and everything else. How delicious is the irony that they're coming through with a solution that costs the viewers of this show zero, while the government is talking about taking even more taxpayer money?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's great to see. And again, as I mentioned, I hope more companies follow suit. It brings them good press. It generates loyalty among their existing consumers and among their employees. So this is a great move all around. In fact, I would hope that they would stay true to their slogan, or I think they changed their slogan, always low prices, and get into the textbook game. As we know, textbooks are some of the biggest expenses many college kids have to face. They should be slapping $19.99 stickers on every textbook, and they'll see a flood of college kids running to Walmart to buy them. It would be a good business.
Elizabeth, how concerned are you if something like this were to go through, the spike it could create in college tuition? When they took out the middleman, that's when we really saw this new age of higher college tuitions. And if this happens, I mean, why not go to college? If it works for you, if it doesn't matter. Someone else is going to pay the bill.
It's super concerning. I think Nancy Mace was just talking about it before we came on. These are things that continue to be talked about without any explanation as to how they're going to get funded. I think we should kind of take Walmart's sign here and let the good guys handle this and not the government in this case. I don't think people want to see this happen. I don't think people realize what it will do to this generation that they're claiming it's going to help. I don't think people realize how other companies like Walmart and so many other out there can do it so much better.
I mean, $1.6 trillion and counting. Elizabeth, Gavin, thank you both very much. That's a wrap for me, folks. But stick with Fox for the latest breaking news. And, of course, you've got to catch me every weekday on Fox Business, 2 p.m. weekdays, right? Catch me every day, particularly with this market. And, of course, make sure you watch every day, coast to coast, Fox Business. That's Neil Cavuto from noon to 2. That's when I usually take it over. And, of course, your world at 4 p.m. Thank you for watching.